The sun is setting. Wave after wave hit the seashore. Up ahead is a rocky slope with a stretch of sand and the jungle starting just ahead. The shades of nature have changed dramatically. The delicate clouds of the dawn turn white and fluffy in the sunny morn, morphing into crimson in the orange-hued sky. Clouds delicate in the blue dewy dawn, white and fluffy in the happy sunny morn, turn crimson in the orange-hued sky, rays of sun splashing a bright red dye. Another wave hits the rocks and this time throws up the small green blob. It picks itself up, shaking off the drops. It's shivering, it disappears into the rocky slope and a while later at the other end with hands on the rocks the head peeps out. Comes out and begins to walk into the forest crossing the sand of the seashore. The forest is sparse but is becoming thick and thicker, dark and darker as rapidly as the journey of the intrepid traveler. Now, it is so coal-black that nothing, absolutely nothing can be seen. Only sounds can be heard, sounds of the wild and the heavy breathing of the blob. Where only the creatures of the night move around, it moves on alone. It's a huge oak tree that suddenly comes into view. At the sight of this, the blob stops abruptly and turning slightly pushes back the foliage of the jerry bushes to face the oak. It has stopped running. Perhaps it has reached its destination. Well, there is something about the oak that folks must know. It is not just a tree. It's a fortress you may ask. How can a tree be a fortress? And for whom? Well, the old world is a strange place for the people of the new world. It is full of surprises, which you could keep guessing but you could never guess. The oak used to be a fortress for a tribe. A tribe of warrior birds. Folks will come to know more of this as they go along. The blob is clambering up the oak. It moves in a zigzag manner. The oak has secret doors and hidden tunnels. Anything that wants to enter has to follow the secret path, or it could scurry the entire night and still keep running around in circles, ending in the same place where it started. But the blob moves surely and quickly. It halts at the far east corner at the top of the oak, wherein is etched a geometric figure which has in the center 2 triangles. Within the blinking of an eye the blob arranges the triangles to form a star. No sooner is the star formed than out springs a singing kookaburra bird. Do not be last, come out fast, 2 by 2 and half a score, open, open, open the door. The song reaches the sentry bird inside. We have visitors. The sentry sort of growls to itself. The bird holding a soot-covered lighted lamp climbs up the ladder. It pulls open the oval watch door and sticks its ears out. The blob leans across and whispers into the proffered ears. Its ears flare up. It pinches itself. Quark. Quark. Blah. It's not a dream. If it is not a dream, then it must be real, it concludes, and this time puts out its face through the watch door, thinking, seeing is believing. The sight of the blob swinging on a twig sends it into a tizzy. It wriggles back and straggles down, struggles to keep its balance going down, hopping the ladder steps one and one off, just about managing not to fall off. Keeping its wits about it, its heart skipping a beat, it flutters along until it reaches an ornate door. The hovering guards just let it fly through. Shadows play on the walls as the candle flames flicker in the light breeze that wafts through the open windows. In the center of the room is a hunched figure. It's the chief. What brings you here at this hour? The chief demands to know. Quark, 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 quark. It's a squeaky voice that answers. Why are you so excited? Get a hold on yourself, sentry, commands the chief. Quark. Quark, quark. This answer makes the chief jump, huge wings flapping. The chief in no time reaches the entrance, followed closely by the troop of armed guards. It throws open the door and steps outside. One look at the blob on the branch and it almost collapses, it then kneels and bows down in salutation. The others follow suit. Take me inside, the blob says, it's been such a long time. Yes, 1,000,000 years. It was my ancestor who was your friend and aide. The stories have been told and retold. Yes. I remember the wars we fought and won. The army of birds, the Vulkars were dreaded. It was because of your tribe and their fighting prowess that I could be the king. But a large part of the success was due to your magic, the chief said. Yes, I had powers. Not mere magic. I still have powers. Jebril said gravely, then you Vulkars inhabited 1,000 oaks. How many are you now? Just this oak. We live like any other bird. There is not a single creature who knows that we were the army birds of Emperor Jebril, the king of all the forests. Eons before, we crossed mighty oceans, went past the tallest mountains and conquered the remotest forests.